San Francisco police were out in force tonight targeting bicyclists. In recent years, hundreds of bicyclists have gathered on the last Friday of each month. They ride together along city streets in an event they call Critical Mass. Last month, however, some of the bicyclists struck out on their own and, according to police, caused problems. So tonight, officers in riot gear went out to prevent it from happening again. Dolores Canizaro is at the foot of Market Street with a live report. Dolores.
This is where the Critical Mass bike ride begins each month. The rides always cause traffic jams during rush hour, but they usually don't attract the kind of police presence they did tonight.
You guys have to look on the back. There's a warning about the ride.
When bike riders got a copy of the ride map tonight, they also got a warning. Anyone planning to break off the main planned bike route risked arrest by San Francisco police.
San Francisco police officers will be monitoring any secondary groups, and quick enforcement will be taken for all observed violations of the law.
San Francisco police set the tone early on. Police said they were willing to escort the hundreds of bike riders throughout their ride, but only if they agreed to stay on one designated route. Many of the Critical Mass bike riders didn't like that.
The police are flexing their muscle a bit too tightly. It's definitely not necessary because this is a non-violent demonstration.
Somehow they feel that they have the right to dictate where we're going to go and how we're going to go. This isn't their party. Nobody invited them. We are 2,000 people that just decided to get together and ride home safely and together. 2,000 people together is very safe.
Police obviously didn't think so. They were concerned enough to divert an extra 50 officers to the ride tonight.
What we fear is that a bicyclist is going to cut in front of a motorist. The motorist's attention is going to be diverted from the road. They're going to take evasive action, and then they're going to, come into conflict with a pedestrian. I mean, this is potentially a very dangerous situation.
The start of the ride did go smoothly. The Critical Mass of bike riders rode slowly through downtown, escorted by the city's finest. Some 40 minutes later, when the bikers came through the Broadway tunnel, all still seemed well. On last month's bike ride, 30 bikers were sighted here when they broke off from the main pack. No trouble tonight, but trouble was around the corner at Sutter and Stockton.
Continue on your route down Stockton to Geary. If you fail to do so, you will be subject to arrest for impeding the flow of traffic.
This is where the faster group had planned to break off, but police formed a human barrier and held the line.
They're blocking traffic. We're not. This is all they're doing. We'd be out of here in 2 minutes. We'd be through here in 3 or 4 minutes max. These guys are creating the problem. We're not. We're just riding a bike.
I think it's absurd that we who are taking an unobtrusive bike ride have paying for 50 policemen's salaries to keep us from going down a street. It seems kind of absurd to me.
If they let us through, we'll be on our way to our destination and everything will be fine. But no, they don't want to do that.
Well, what do you think of that?
What do I think? I don't like it.
What are you going to do?
What are we going to do? We don't know yet.
The bike riders eventually decided to back down, turning onto the planned route that police had approved. But one lone woman struck out on her own, taking the route police had blocked. We're not sure how far she got. What we do know is that one man was arrested in the confrontation at Sutter and Stockton. He is charged with 2 counts of assaulting a police officer. Now you might ask, what does this mean for the future of the ride? Police say next month they will again escort the riders and all will be well as long as everyone stays on run route. Back to you, Dennis and Wayne.
Dolores Canizaro live in San Francisco. Thank you, Dolores.